you today? I hope you're having a great day. It is Danielle, the painting turtle. I was just coming on here because do you ever have one of those things where you make something and someone says, well, I hope you have a recorder going because holy cow, that's amazing. And I was just playing, so no, I didn't. So they're like, can you redo it? I'm like, I don't know if I can. I honestly don't know if I can. So yesterday I was playing around with some new markers. These. And I made this. This started out as a blob of water and me seeing if those would interact nicely on it. And then I started looking at it and I was like, dude, that looks like a mushroom. That's the cutest little mushroom I ever saw. So, this video is me trying to recreate this. I was actually testing it to see if you could do backgrounds and a little flower. And I love the background and I love the little flower, and that's fine. But this was my side piece that I was just playing with. So, had nothing to do with this. This is just what happened over here on the side that I was playing around with this. I don't understand how this turned out so awesome and cute and amazing. Anyhow. So, this also has some sparkles in it. Because there's some sparkly paints that I put on top to give it the shadows and such. And I just think it's the cutest thing. So let's try it again. Let's see if we can reenact it. I'm not big on reenacting things, and I'm not big on doing things twice, but we could try. So this is all I did. This is all I did. I mainly used this Royal Lange nickel, 3/4 inch flat, some water, a number 10 Artist Loft, flat. I had these two there, but I didn't really use them that much. My Grumbacher 4 and my Royal Lange nickel 6 round. This is the short one that I love so much. So those were sitting here, and all in the world I did. This is all I did. I just can't even. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I got my 3/4 inch flat and I made a circle. Oh, no, because see, the funny thing is this is a piece of paper that I was playing around with some of the new markers to see if they would even work on anything. So I was just writing my name over and over again. So, yeah. So this would be the back of it. The underside. It wasn't even the side with the texture. It was the back side. So let's see what happens if we try it again. Yeah, that's a big thing. So all I did was I made a circle. I made a circle. And then I just kind of swooshed out some, and I just kept making my circle. And I was like, I wonder. And some of it dried out and some of it didn't. And so I just grabbed a color. I don't even know which one I started with. Probably, I don't know, maybe lipstick red. And I just kind of did this sort of thing around the edges of the water. Just to see what happened. There's more water pooling down here, so I kind of played around. Got me some Cool Aqua and mixed it in. Every once in a while, I decided that I needed to add more water because sometimes it was drying. I don't know. I don't even know where I put the colors anymore because I was playing around. I'm not even really looking over there because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So then I took my wet paintbrush, got it a little wetter, and then held my paper down and kind of gave it a zhuzh. Just to see what, you know, what could happen. Move the paint around a bit. That's all I did. Literally. This is what I did. I was just playing around. Nothing serious. Nothing at all. Just playing around. Wondering what could come of this. And then I think I did some turquoise somewhere. And I did some turquoise in some spots that looked like they were, like maybe they needed it. And blush. This is very light. And I was just playing around, man. Nothing big. Literally, I wasn't even trying to hurry. And then I think I got the amber, which I love this amber color. Such a cool color. Give it a little amber here and there, just because I can. And, you know, this video may never see the light of day. Because, honestly, I don't like recreating. I don't like doing it twice. Here's some soft peach. I think I've used almost all of them now. And I did. Those are the ones I had out because I was specific in the ones I was holding on to, and I took a picture. I took a picture of the after I got done because I had these out. Okay, and then this one is my favorite. This is olive black. So I just went into like little places, and I have to get it wet again because it's drying on me again. And I just literally played with it. That's all. Nothing too spectacular here. Kind of rolled it around a little bit to see what might happen. I think I actually got rid of some water at one point because there was too much water on my paper. And this is literally what happened. Didn't do anything to write home about. And yet, look at that cute little thing over there. And I kind of went around some places because it's fun to give these little creases some depth. I like to do that. Nothing. Look at this. Absolutely. I mean, it's the paint, man. It's not me. This could be just as cute, or it could turn out to be a total poo. I just don't know. I'm going to get rid of some of that because that's one of those things I did. There's a lot of water right there. And this is what I did. Not a whole lot of rocket science here. Look at that one's got a weird tail. I don't know if I want that tail there, but anyway. There's some water here, so doesn't have to stay there though. You can do whatever you want. And then I think I grabbed this one and I smeared it around a bit because I can. And why not? And then I think I just let it dry. You know? Because, and this is not a crappy brush. This is not a crappy brush. I say that a lot, but it's not a crappy brush. I've used it and abused it, so it is turned out to be a little crappy. But you can easily fix that by getting yourself a sharp pair of scissors and just cutting it off. Or you can go do some really hot water. Sometimes that helps too. Okay, so I really love this turquoise, so I'm going to do the same thing I did before and just put a little bit more in the middle. Because why not? It's just the cutest thing ever. It's not going to be the same. It's just not. But see where the water pools a little bit? That's what I like to do, is go right around where the water's pooling and then mix them together a bit and see what happens. It's fun. It's fun to watch the paint just dance on your page. If you don't have any watercolors, oh yeah, I got those little hairs there. I think there's one on the, it's okay. But if you don't have any watercolors, this is what you're missing out on. It's just so much fun to play around and watch the water dance on the page. You can go out of the lines and you can draw it bigger. You can get a different color and you can give it some more life over here, maybe. I don't know if you can hear that, but the wind is just blowing here right now. And we have extra. And to get that off of there, all you have to do is just play with it until it goes away. And you know, you could actually do that on, like on here. And then pick up your brush, get it a little wet, pick up some of that. And paint it on there. That's fun too. So I'm telling you, friends, this is not rocket science. This is not something that's like, oh my goodness, what in the world does she do? Yeah, this one has a little bit of a bend in it. So we could try to we could try to reenact that little bend a bit maybe I don't know, we put some burgundy this time. We give it a little bit of a and excuse me. Allergy season is in full swing in my area. And the wind doesn't help. The rain does. So I'm hoping we get some more rain. I know last night they said we were supposed to get a lot of rain. I don't know if we did. But wouldn't it be nice? I don't like reenacting. I like for things to stand alone. And let's give it a little bit of some of that lovely dark, strange olive black. I like the olive black. I think it's just amazingly wonderful. Let's also see if we can't make this. I mean, yes, anybody can reenact what you did. Let's see if we give it a little bit of this in some of the creases. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And a little bit of amber. Because why not? If you don't like this amber color, I'm really sorry. I really like it. I think that amber color is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you, gorgeous. Okay, and we're going to just kind of smudge it a bit. I think it looks pretty good. It's way different, but similar. You get what I'm saying? You catching what I'm laying down? I'm looking at these red spots up here. I think I'm going to press upon them to be a little more a part of the party. You see what I mean? Just a barely touch. Come on, come on. Be a part of the fun here. Okay, I'm going to stop touching it now. Because now, pretty much I'm just trying to make it look like that one. It doesn't need to. It doesn't have to look like that one. It can be its own little happiness. Okay, so we're going to walk away for a minute, let it dry, and I'll be back. Back. Forgot one thing. Took my Sharpie S gel number 7 and I gave it a little bit of definition while it was a little wet still. Because I was like, that looks like a cute little mushroom. What if I just put a little line there and make it into a mushroom? Wouldn't that be cute? That's what I did. That's all I did. And then I let it dry. So I'll be back in a minute. Well, hello. Excuse me. We're back. So it's dry. It is darker than this one. So I think that's due to my overabundant use of the olive black, which I can't help it. I like that color. But yeah, this one wasn't as dark. And if you can imagine, it was just a blob on a piece of paper, and it wasn't even supposed to be a mushroom. There was nothing to it. So I got these Sennelier iridescent ink brushes, and I've been trying them out and playing with them, and they're good. They're not what I expected. I expected them to be more like more of a paint. These ones are iridescent. I know you can hear me shaking. You can see me shaking too. But you really have to shake them to get it all out of the end. Anyhow, this one is iridescent silver. And this is what I did. I was just playing around and I thought, oh, wouldn't that look pretty? Just to give it kind of like a shadow underneath at the top of the little lovely here. And I did this a couple of times to make the shadow. That's it. That's what I did. We'll see if this looks the same. And then I did a little bit of a sweep up in a couple of places just to give it a little definition here and there. I think we'll do a little bit right here on the blue as well. And I think I did some at the bottom. And sometimes these don't want to work like they should. You have to squeeze them a little bit to get them to activate more. Because, yeah, yesterday they were really coming out a lot more than this. It doesn't have to be in the lines, blah, blah, blah. It can be anything you want it to be. Yeah, but see, it's not coming out like it was yesterday. I'm just trying to see if I can get it to come out like it was. There we go, a little bit better. Okay, so I gave it a little bit of a zhuzh here and there. Just so it would have more of like, oh my goodness, see the lines? Because mushrooms have lines. And then I was playing around and I thought maybe I'll give it a little something something in the middle because the tippy top is different than the rest of it. And yes, see, I just squirted, I just squeezed it and it decided to splatter, which, you know, that's not a bad thing. There's a lot of people out there who really love those dripples, the splashes. I'm not one to usually do too many splashes, but hey, I'm not against them. I just don't do them usually. You can go outside of your lines if you wanted to, cause a little shadow behind it. A little shadow on this side maybe. You know. And then I think I got this red one, which is not really red. It is rose orange iris. Rose orange iris. Very interesting combination. And then I went from the top with that. And pretty much that's it. Pretty much that's what I did. That's it. Oh, one more thing. Haha. I was looking at it trying to think. The iridescent green deep. I was like, let's see if it'll give me some grass down here. It didn't really. But now this is doing a little bit better. Yeah, these take a little bit of getting used to. Sometimes they work really good, sometimes they don't so much. But for all intent and purposes, it's okay. I'm still not crazy about redoing my picture or trying to do it again. I'm not crazy about that at all. This did not make it better because it's way darker. I just wanted to see if that would watercolor a little bit there, if that sparkle would go, and it does. Yeah. So see, always make every artwork its own. That's what I like. I like it. I mean, it's nice. It's good. It's completely different than the other one, and that's fine. But, and I used the same markers. I used all of these, and I used these three. I used all of these on these two, and look at how different they are just by using them in different spots, by using them in different amounts. And wow, look at the difference. They're both good. I like them both. They're fine. And I can sit here and say I don't like to recreate, but you know what? I paint mushrooms all the time because I like the way they look. They're cute and adorable. And so I guess, therefore, I do recreate all the time. But to recreate something that actually happened here in my little studio, that's what I was trying to do just now, because this happened out of a blob. And this happened because I was trying to recreate a blob. I don't think it looks the same. I like this one better. But this is why sorry, I'm wiggling the thing. This is why I don't recreate, but I don't think it was bad. What do you think? I'm very confident that I would love to hear what you have to say about this. So let me know what you think, and have a great day, and hopefully you have a lot of peace in your life today. Much love from your loved ones. God bless you, and I'm glad you're here. And I will talk to you again very, very soon. Have a great day. Bye.